Antibody screening and identification. Patient and donor blood sample must be screened for unexpected oral antibodies in pre-transfusion tests and donor processing, respectively. The reaction of hemolysis or agglutination is observed based on indirect antiglobulin test by standard tube test or column agglutination. Two sources of cells used for screening are pooled cells, which is the mixture of two group O donors which cover all blood groups antigens. Single cells, which is the set of 2 to 3 cells prepared from a single donor. Example of screening cells is shown in Table 1. Panel cells is a set of 8 to 12 single O donor which has already antigen type. In case of antibody to rare blood group antigen, another special panel cell may be required in order to complete the identification. Example of panel cells is shown in Table 2. Antibody identification. Prepare 13 clean and dry test tubes. Label first 11 tubes as 1 to 11 and the last 2 tubes as O1 and O2. Transfer 2 drops of serum into each tube. Transfer 1 drop of particular panel cells into each tube corresponding to identified number. Transfer 1 drop of screening cells O1 and O2 into tubes labeled O1 and O2. Mix and incubate for 5 minutes. Centrifuge at 1000 G for 15 seconds. Observe hemolysis or agglutination and record in RT phase. Incubate all tubes at 37 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. After completion, centrifuge at 1000 G for 15 seconds. Observe for hemolysis or agglutination and record in 37 degrees Celsius phase. Watch 3 times with normal saline. and flick to completely decant normal saline in the last watch. Transfer 1 drop of anti-human globulin reagent. Mix and immediately centrifuge at 1000 G for 15 seconds. If agglutination is observed, grade the reaction and record in anti-human globulin phase. If there is no agglutination, ensure the negative reaction under microscope. If there is no agglutination observed under microscope, transfer 1 drop of IgG sensitized red blood cells or Coombs control cells. Mix and centrifuge at 1000 G for 15 seconds. Observe agglutination, grade the reaction and record in CCC phase. Read the reaction and analyze all tubes together, starting from planar cell with negative reaction in all phases. Interpret the results by ruling out or cross out, following with the rule of 3. Finalize the specificity of antibody.